This game is underway. He's got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
The Ravens will come out in the pistol. They send the tight end in motion. The Ravens from the 27. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They'll mark him at the 28. And now, let's take a look at the Ravens offense. They're one of the best in the NFL when it comes to moving the ball up and down the field.
Let's go.
Second down and 9. They'll run it here. The Ravens have a player down here, so we're going to take a quick injury timeout. The Ravens now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. The Ravens will take the snap from the 30. Got a flag.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
The Ravens line up, split backfield.
Get ready. 295. 295.
Now first and 10. They're setting up screen. That'll be a gain of about 2. And here's the Chiefs defense stacks up. They can make a quarterback's life miserable, as they'll all day be rushing and attacking and trying to rack up more numbers when it comes to hurries and sacks. One of the best in the business at getting to the quarterback. Thomas is handed the football.
Ravens think they're doing a good job this time by running the football on second down. And what do? They lose a couple yards. Now you have third and long. You better be careful in this situation.
Loss of 2 on that play. Third down and 10. And he takes off. They're set to punt it away now. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds. Smith's coming on now to start his day at quarterback. A 14-year veteran in the NFL and in the twilight of his career. A long field ahead of him at the 10. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. It's complete to Jeremy Maclin.
When you play zone, NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
2nd and 3. Peterson. Good for only a yard.
Offside. Defense.
The defense a little jumpy right there.
First down.
First and 10. Makes the catch in open space.
Nice job by the offense picking up that first down here to start the game, and that is important to give you a little confidence, to give you some rhythm, and most of all, just release some of that pressure you feel.
Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First down at the 49. Peterson, right side. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. And now we'll look at the Chiefs' offense. Their running game, not what everybody thought it would be. Right in the middle of the pack when it comes to league average. They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd down and 7. Jeremy Maclin makes the catch. And now here's the Ravens defense. They have to put some pressure on the quarterback this week, as last week they did not have a single sack. The Chiefs all bunched up here as they get set in the line. 3rd and 5. Peterson's got it. Screenplay.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Ravens offense will try to buck the trend here, as now we'll see if the punting units can stay on the sideline for a little while, because defense has been the order of the day here, Phil.
Well, Jim, listen, this has been kind of refreshing. I love it that the defenses are dominating. I'm sick of all these rules on the offensive side, so defenses take advantage of this and keep on rocking.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Roughing the passer call gives the offense 15 yards and a new set of downs.
Yeah, and it was a terrible roughing the passer that time. He absolutely took 2 steps before he hit the quarterback. You can see when he lets the ball go. When you see him let it go, boy.
Hankerson makes the play. No one's going to get him now. The 10 going to take it home for the touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff.
gets a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Ravens defense, Phil, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end, forcing the punts?
They feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
Here's the handoff out of the strong eye.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Smith from the gun. Looking across the middle. Two hands on the football and has the catch. That's his first reception today.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Alex Smith looking long. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Peterson's lined up in a single back formation. Second down and 10. Surveys. And it's incomplete.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just great.
The Chiefs snap it at the 41.
Offside. Defense.
Players from both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. Third down after the penalty. Third and 5. He's got the catch.
Sometimes they tell the receiver just to go long, run a fly route, run a 9 route, because that means straight ahead, or a streak. Show the speed that you have and get it done.
First and 10. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. The Ravens with a nickel look here on defense. Second and 10. Smith with the handoff. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
Smith takes it from the gun. Nick's got it. The Chiefs are in the end zone for the touchdown. They've tied the game as this first quarter is winding down. I'm sure they're thrilled not to have to start the second quarter facing a stiff uphill climb.
Oh, absolutely. You got to be thrilled to be tied at this spot right now. The defense has been a little shaky here early in this football game, but the offense, great job of bouncing back and getting TD.
He'll take it from the 1. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Ravens bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch them with some good runs here. Well, they call this route a lot of things. They call it a go route, a 9 route, or a fly route. And all of them mean the same thing. Run as fast as you can, get behind the defense.
Thomas going to take the handoff now.
it down now. Thomas is taking the handoff.
You know, Jim, it's been a long time, but when I played and it was 3rd and long early in the game, I knew the defense was going to be very careful. So I was already thinking, if I don't like it down the field, I'm going to throw it short and do it quickly.
Makes the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
The Chiefs with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Perriman's tackled down at the 39.
The Ravens took a big gamble going for it on 4th down, and they got it. Now, can you take advantage of that big gamble?
They need to get the play off.
Handoff. And that's Barry in on the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Ravens will take the snap from the 35. Look at that concentration. Ball is out. And the recovery is made by the defense. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Just out of the 1st quarter, and they can stake themselves to a lead if they're able to capitalize on the fumble recovery.
Oh, absolutely. Once you get in the 2nd quarter, the game is tied. If you're the team that can find a way to put points on the board, your chances of winning are great.
1st down at the 42. Kelsey's got it, and a 1st. That's reception number 2 for him. The Chiefs are tied up right now, and part of what's been working for them is the passing game. Smiths look good, though, and that should bode well for the rest of this one.
Well, if this keeps up this way, there's no doubt I think it does bode well for them. Everybody is playing well on the offensive side, the play calling, and the defense, they got to find a way to stop this hot quarterback.
The line of scrimmage is the 16.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
It's complete. Touchdown, Chiefs. Macklin's 5th touchdown reception of the year. That touchdown, partner, puts them in front here in the early part of the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it's nice. They scored that touchdown. The defense has got to be kicking themselves because they did not play well or smart on that scoring drive.
The Ravens' return team is ready. He'll have a chance to take off.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Right now, this team is losing, Phil, but they've had some positives. They've been able to move the football through the air.
A lot of good positives on the offensive side. Yeah, no complaints from anybody. Everybody there is doing a good job. You got to look at the defense and go, hey, pick it up a little. Our offense is hot. Just help them out a little. That's a nice job that time by the quarterback. He's forced out of the pocket, and when he moves, he's excellent throwing the football on the run, and he gets the completion.
The Ravens from the 32. Knocked down as he fires it.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover two, the two deep safeties, and you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Second down and 10. Hankerson with the grab.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. It's still early, but we've seen this wide receiver come out and make plays already.
Yeah, I know it's early, but you can tell he is fired up. He has come out here with tons of energy, and every play is full speed. Kind of reminds me of Jerry Rice back in his heyday.
Gains 12.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
First down and 10. Houston takes down the quarterback.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
Larry Donnell has the catch.
Well, in a situation like this, third long, there's only a few things you can do. Screens always are good and safe. Draw plays are also a safe call. But if you're going to throw it, most of the time you throw it short and hope the receiver can catch it and make a run afterwards. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And intercepted.
The Chiefs have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Smith's been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. And speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays.
Smith's going to be in the pistol here.
Adrian Peterson takes the football. Slashes to the left side.
Peterson's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second and 4.
Throws the pass. Graham's there to make the tackle. The Chiefs are up right now, and credit goes to the quarterback here, partner. Smith's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and if people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target, he's feeling it, he is absolutely in the groove.
Delay of game will cost him 5.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
The Ravens lined up in the nickel. The Chiefs take it from the 23.
Fights through that hit. Jernigan with the sack.
Of course, when you get blindsided, especially nowadays in this league, where they do everything they can to make sure that quarterback doesn't get hit, that's devastating to take that kind of hit.
Smith will have it in the pistol. Handoff made. Jernigan's all over the ball carrier. The Chiefs have the lead right now, but you would think to keep that lead, they'll want to lean on the running game a little bit more. Peterson struggled to find running lanes in this one.
I think you're right. I think they need to lean on this running game a little bit more. The offensive line has to block better. And sometimes you got to look at the running back and go, you got to break some tackles and make it happen.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense that time. They play smart. 3rd and long, cover the deep receivers, make the quarterback throw it short on 3rd and long.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. The Chiefs will punt the football away. We'll see what he can do here. Gains 11. The Chiefs defense comes back onto the field after getting that interception the last time out, ending a long drive.
Yeah, what a job by them. And I'll say this, they know how to play the football when it's in the air, and they took advantage of a good situation, and they got that interception.
Thomas is going to secure the handoff. Thomas tackled down at the 32.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down, 4 to go. Donnell with the reception. Teo with the tackle. This next play coming from the 47-yard line. 1st down following the long play. Out of the shotgun formation. Justin Houston with the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Loss of a couple that time. Well, they got to the quarterback on 1st down. Sets up 2nd and long. Drop back, shotgun formation. Now on the move. Had it, but dropped it.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Weaving it down the field, and it's incomplete.
A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. Mettenberger's going to take it from the gun. The Ravens turn the ball over on downs. The Ravens go for it on 4th and long, and it does not work out.
Well, listen, 4th and long, no matter when you go for it, your chances of making it are not very good. And that time it doesn't work. Good job by the defense being alert and knowing the situation.
Quick drop back.
Gets about 4 yards that time. The Chiefs are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Ravens official. They're saying he's cleared to return, so we should see him back on the field.
Ball is out. This one's going back. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Hey, how about that touchdown? You're down 7. You're on defense. To heck with it. The offense can't get it done, so we'll get it done on the defensive side. Taking it back for a touchdown. Now we have a tie game.
The Chiefs about to receive the kick after this game was just tied before halftime. The score's 14-14. And no return as this goes for a touchback.
The Chiefs will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to want to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it going.
And Nix got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Chiefs are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. And Nix there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
That's reception number 4 for him. The corners step back. So right into the hurry-up offense they go into this 2-minute situation.
Yeah, these guys, all these pros, they've been doing this stuff since they were in high school running the 2-minute offense, so I know they're ready for it.
He'll try this one from 51. That's a timeout call. The Chiefs lining up for the field goal attempt. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. And taking the lead just before the half will definitely have them feeling a little more positive as they head into the break.
Oh, yeah, it gives you a little pep in your step, no question about it. Nothing like leading at halftime, knowing that all the work you did during the week has got you in a good frame of mind right now.
The Chiefs defense reigned supreme the last time they were on the field. Of course, they were looking like they might surrender some points, but they came up with the 4th down stop.
Oh, what a job. Everybody on defense to stop that 4th down play. Everybody did their job. The D-line, the linebackers, the coverage was up tight. Nowhere for the offense to go.
I think they'll be playing inspired right now, Phil. And it's incomplete.
If you're going to miss a deep throw down the field, miss it long. That time the quarterback has the receiver open, but he overthrows it.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Ravens at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Room to work. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field.
The Chiefs take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Peterson up the middle. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Peterson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Peterson, solo back set.
Fights through contact. The grab is made by Kelsey. He's tackled beyond the markers. That's a first down.
That's what you want to just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
The Chiefs have it at the 34. Michael Proctors brings the quarterback down.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
And here we have second down.
The Ravens defense now is going to go nickel.
Looking at every option. And a flag is down.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Player showing no restraint, coming in on the quarterback, and that late hit will cost his team 15.
A lot of times these late hits are called, and I feel for the defensive player. Not in this case. That was an easy call. A blatant late hit. It's worthy of 15 yards.
And that's Jennings in on the stop.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
After running it, it's second down.
Smith's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
From the gun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Chiefs offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
Now 1st and 10. Travis Kelce comes down with it.
That's 5 receptions on the day. The Chiefs are in front thanks to their quarterback. Smith's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
Picks up about 2. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Peterson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The Chiefs take it from the 23.
Takes the hit and throws.
They face 3rd and 8 after failing to connect on that last pass play. Smith's ready for the snap, empty backfield. The Chiefs will line up. First down markers right at the 15-yard line. Alex Smith from the gun.
Chiefs are in for the score. Smith's just thrown his 15th touchdown of the season.
And with that score, they now have a nice buffer to work with over this last quarter and a half.
They do, but this game is not over. Now you got to come out there on the offensive side, and you got to find a way, come up with some new plays, take a chance, and get back in this game. It's not over.
Smith certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Ravens offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Second down coming up.
The Chiefs defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Set up screen. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
Play clock's running down. First down here after the completion. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
He's got no chance here, Jim. They are waiting for this run. Quarterback runs, we see it almost by every team in the league every single week. Defenses are alert for it. They show good discipline, stay in position, and make the tackle for no gain. The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a third and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Get ready.
Third and 10. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him. That football came loose. Incomplete pass.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Chiefs clearly were not content just to play it safe down the stretch. As Phil, they've opened up the lead since halftime.
I like what the offensive line is doing. They got in at halftime, got a little rest, got them something cold to drink, and they've come out here and they are tearing it up.
Still not taken down. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Chiefs lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Peterson's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
You see the rushing numbers now, and, well, there's just not much to look at because neither team has run the ball very well today.
Yeah, really, when you look at running the football, it's not a strength of either football team, so it's pretty easy to stop them in situations like this.
The Chiefs need to get to the 27 to pick up a first. Third down and 8. Has the reception all alone. Peterson, solo, back set. Here's the handoff. Peterson, left side.
Peterson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First and 10. To the ground. Breaks at the tackle. Going to take it the distance. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
Driving extra point is good. The Ravens now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 31-14. And he's out of bounds. The Ravens heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the
ball is fumbled. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Their misery is compounded with the lost fumble here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I want to give the team a speech, and here's what I would say to them, Jim. I'm not going to scream as loud as I would if I was there in person. Wake up. Well, are you kidding me? They're sleepwalking out there. Get involved in the game.
That's second down coming up. Peterson's lined up as the single back. Gets the handle here. And they are in on Peterson. this time for 5.
Never a bad thought when you want to give the football to Adrian Peterson. The offense gets inside the red zone. What do? Well, let's give it to the big guy. And the big guy does a nice job picking up solid yards.
Smith's back in shotgun formation. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
And converts on the 3. Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the 4th quarter upon us, still they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave them an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
That return's good for about 29. The Ravens are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
They better hurry to get the snap. The quarterback unable to get the play off in time, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty for delay of game.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
And now, after the penalty, it's 2nd down and 15. The Ravens come out in the pistol. Henderson makes the play, and he's going to be tackled right around the 43. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
Let's go.
They tried to convince them otherwise, but that's a false start on the offense.
False start. Offense.
And now, after the penalty, it's 2nd down and 15. But the hit knocks the ball out. Well, that was some defensive effort that time to knock the ball away and deny the reception.
Yeah, beautiful job. A good defense called by the defensive coordinator. But the defender timed it perfectly, and that's what it's all about in the NFL. You got to time up these throws and catches and hits exactly as the defender did at that time.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. They bring back out the offense to go for it. One more snap, and another quarter is in the books. Welcome back. Not quite as riveting as many expected coming into this one. Going for it on 4th down. The Ravens line up. 1st down marker right at the 47-yard line. He'll throw it over the middle. A foot race to the end zone. Touchdown!
What a long arching throw by the quarterback. So beautiful. See it spiral in the air and right on the target for the touchdown.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20.
The Ravens defense comes out for the start of a new drive after allowing a field goal the last time.
Jim, they hope to play better this time. You take the information that you'd learned from the last drive and go out there and correct some of those mistakes.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. Sixth catch today so far. The Chiefs have found ways to get their tight end involved in the offense, and that wasn't the case last week. Kelsey's bounced back after a quiet game.
Well, I guess the defense has been caught off guard here. After last week, they thought there's no way they're going to throw it to the tight end. Well, they were wrong. The tight end is hot. The Ravens guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Loss of 3 on the play. 3rd and 5 coming up. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 25. It's on target to Jeremy Maclin. The Chiefs are up right now, and a big reason why is the offense is coming through. On the season, you see the numbers, and they're not great, but today they certainly have been in the groove.
Jim, I'll just say this. Finally, all the hard work is paying off. It's starting to show on the field. Boy, but it has been one frustrating year for this offense.
And it's incomplete.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Chiefs have it at the 39. Takes it out of the eye. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Peterson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 46. The grab is made by Kelsey. Gets about 9 on the play. The Chiefs did not have their best effort last week in the passing game, but that has turned around today. Smith's been in the film room, and boy, does it show.
It does show. We're talking about a quarterback. As we talked to him, Jim, he was steamed about last week's effort, and he has turned it around here today.
2nd down and 1. Stiff arm. Gains 20.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
And that's a gain of 9. The Chiefs have actually been passing the football quite well today, which has not been their strength this season.
Hard to believe you can say somebody's having a hard time throwing the football in the NFL nowadays with the rules and everything they do for the offense. But today it's clicking, and maybe they'll keep on going even after this game.
And Graham can't quite hold on to it for the pick.
It's tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback, you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in a position like this, you can knock it down.
Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Jeremy, Kansas City takes it across. Maclin's 2nd touchdown of the game. And that touchdown could have officially put this one out of reach.
Well, if it's not out of reach, it'll take 2 miracles to get back in this game by the defensive side. My gosh, they just gave up that time. They let the offense march down there and just score a touchdown that put this game out of reach.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. Signals fair catch. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Ravens getting set to take over again on offense. They'll be trying to pick it up right where they left off with their last drive that ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, they're throwing the football well.
Now it's Aldon Smith with the quarterback takedown.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, 3rd and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run, and if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
Going for the deep ball. There's a flag out.
Pass interference. Defense.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
Get ready.
Out of the shotgun. And here's the pass incomplete.
Third down. 2 tight ends on the field here.
Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
With Whalen with the catch. Steps out of bounds.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on 4th down. Fortunately for them, they got it that time.
From the shotgun. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
This next play comes from the 30. The Chiefs with a nickel look here on defense.
2nd and 10. Looking across the middle.
Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Boy, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass, because we know it's hard to design plays that work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
Down on the field. Intercepted.
It'll be a touchback. It's not getting... better for the offense here late in this game as now they get picked off.
The frustration and the bad play just continues. And, you know, it's so bad the coach can't even yell at the players. All you can do is pat them on the head and encourage them to keep trying.
And that's a gain of maybe 5. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down and 5.
He'll go ground. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
The Chiefs snap it at the 31. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And they're all over him for the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Peterson lines up in the backfield. Peterson. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Chiefs trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work, and you can pick up a 1st down. But that time the defense is ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
Wants to give it a go here. Keeps his legs moving. That return's good for about 21.
The Ravens love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Chiefs lined up in the nickel. The Ravens have to still be thinking about that last possession. They were actually moving down the field. And then, of course, the untimely interception ended things.
Yeah, the defense, look, they got good players. And, you know, you give them enough chances, they're finally going to make the play. You have to be careful with the football. The offense was not, and that's why it resulted in an interception.
What do you think they're talking about in that huddle after that drive-killing interception?
They're probably telling the quarterback, if you do that again, we're going to kick you out. I don't know, but they got to play better.
First down at the 37. Set up now at the 37.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Gives himself up.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter.
The Chiefs defense now is going to go nickel.
2nd down and 4. Out of the pocket. It's 3rd down coming up.
The Ravens lined up. Everybody split out wide.
From the shotgun.
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 4 for the first. He'll take the snap from the gun. Rashad Perriman with the catch. Perriman's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. It's intercepted. And a touchback. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. You know, they took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on it. Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
Smith lined up. 2 tight ends set. The Ravens call a timeout and are left now with only 1. It'll be 3rd down. Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. The give.
And he's going to be tackled, and it's going to bring us to 4th down.
Timeout's called. We're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment.
Andy Lee will be punting this one. He wants to return this one.
Gains 18. That was a huge punt return to put this team in position now to make up this late deficit.
That punt return got everybody fired up. And now the offense looks at it and goes, our job is much easier because of the field position.
The Ravens from the 37. Larry Donnell has the catch. That's his third catch of the day.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Off the mark. This will be 2nd down. The Ravens come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Airing it out. Intercepted. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
Take deck and record, suit and velour, popping and locking on the cardboard. Fell in love with hip hop, no question. DJ cut the rugged, I get aggressive. Furious vibe, you get the message. Shut it down like I ain't paid no electric. I'm like DB up in the party, I wanna jump up and be somebody. Charlie Holmes, I got tags on mommy. She gon' my colleagues. Wasabi hot, look at 'em. I'm full of fire like the McCracken. Stay on tour, Euro, I'm racking. Be in the hood, we a Navi ain't napping. Twerk that girl, this the one like the I'm gonna give you 90 B-boy, keep the elements hot. Make them back spin the windmill. G-O-H, haters, a D-O-A. A young boy what I used to be. Now I'm all grown up, I'm a boss. Waving like that, come with me because
hot tracks and MT.
Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan in just a second.
In the booth like DB. LOL, old school, I'm so PC. See the mic, I gotta grab it, no CD. You're playing the odds when you face the mob. See the guard raising the ball, half the y'all just don't get it. I'm hard to paint when involved, and again, I might roll up in the tank dog, ain't no limit. G-O-H.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right. As you load into your first game, notice
G-O-H. Red man and Method Man in the
And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, this I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both knew we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. All the misery was necessary when we're deep in love. Yes, I know, girl, I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it, but I love it, but I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you. I can feel my face, but I love it, but I love it, but I love it, oh I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you. I can feel my face, but I love it, but I love it, but I love it, but I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it, but I love it. Don't you think I feel my face? I can feel my face when I'm with you. I can feel my face, but I love it. When I'm with you, baby, but I love it. When I'm with you,
We're under the lights here on Monday night, just moments away from kickoff here on Sports.
I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you made me choose between the two, I'll tell you what. I'll just say you take one. I don't care who you take. I'll take the other one because they're both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Lions snap it up at the 26. Stafford going to take off with it. Let's look at the Lions offense. They were very sloppy last week, turning the ball over 6 times.
That leads us to 2nd down.
And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. And now here's the Saints defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Press coverage all the way.
The Lions snap it at the 26. Pass is intercepted. That brings the play to an end. I know this now. Happened in your decorated career, but an early interception. How will he rebound at quarterback?
I'll just say this: you're a funny guy. That's funny. Hey, I did it all the time, and I used to tell my offensive linemen, "Be ready. I'm probably going to throw some more, so make the tackle."
They come to the line of scrimmage in an excellent starting point.
The Saints snap it at the 36. Almost intercepted. Here's a look at the Saints offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once. Coming to the line at the 36-yard line.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. They'll run it with Mark Ingram.
And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
And here's a look at the defensive line that will try to control the trenches today.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
He's drilled as he throws.
The Saints getting ready now to attempt the field goal. Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one. And they take the lead with this field goal in the 1st.
Yeah, good job there by the offense, driving down the field. And anytime you get points early in the game, that is a confidence boost for your football team.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Lions offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Stafford's got it in the gun.
launches it down the field. The ball is jarred loose.
Well, the most common thing that most offensive coordinators do in the NFL on third and long situations, they're going to call a play where they probably don't think they're going to pick up the first down, but they're looking for field position.
The Saints with a nickel look here on defense.
That's a timeout by the D.
Now looking at third down. The Lions will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. Stafford in shotgun formation.
Stafford's taking off. And intercepted.
Jarius Byrd is some outstanding defender.
You know, Jarius Byrd is like so many safeties in the NFL. They're quarterbacks. They know where to get their guys, put them in position, and he knows what to expect according to the down and the situation where it is on the field. And that time, what a nice interception. Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
And Ingram's tackled down at the 43.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. Ingram lines up in the backfield. Breeze with the handoff.
Ingram's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Third down now. The Lions out now in a 4-6 formation. And Ingram's the receiver on the screen. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Jim, years ago, you never would have seen a screen pass on third down. But offenses are so varied now. You see it more and more. That was nice execution on that play, and it picked up a first down.
First down at the 48. Got the completion. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
First down at the 40.
Trying to plow ahead. That's a gain of 6.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this. Because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
Second and 3 after that last carry.
The Lions lined up in the nickel.
Where gets to him for the sack. Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Dropping back now into the shotgun.
The ball is jarred loose.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Ingram, solo back set. The Saints will take the snap from the 30.
Climbs the ladder, and he has it. offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Breeze going to take the snap from the shotgun. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks. Set up now at the 12-yard line. The Saints at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. First down and 10. Spillers out there to receive the screen pass. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
First and goal. They're going to run it on the toss. Saints across for the touchdown. And Ingram's got his first touchdown of the season. And the extra point is good. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Tate's running this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Lions just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done. Stafford's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
He sends the halfback in motion. The play clock's running down. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
It's always dangerous when your receiver's running the drag route and you throw it too far in front of him. You most likely are just going to lead him into trouble.
The Saints defense now is going to go nickel. Second down and 10. Screen. Catch made. That's a gain of 10.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. Pulls it in. Williams is the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The Lions snap it at the 41. Makes the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Now to be a running back in the NFL, you got to do more than one thing, and you got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job, catching the short pass and picking up all those extra yards.
Secures it with two hands.
Nice job by the quarterback, finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Stafford's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Lions take it from the 43. And he's forced to the ground.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
On the way, third down. The Lions need to get to the 34 for a first down. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Sanders has really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Saints on a quest for their third straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
First down at the 20. And this goes incomplete. Breeze can't connect.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Breeze going to take it from the gun. Josh Hill on the reception. Hill's marked down after a gain of 9.
The Saints do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Breeze completion percentage, 60% on the day. This is third down. The Saints have it at the 29. And Ingram's the receiver on the screen. Got some daylight. Dixon's in on the tackle.
Don't always have to throw the football past the yard markers. That's another thing I hate to hear. This time the offense throws it behind the yard markers on the screen pass. Good execution. They pick up a first down.
Press coverage all the way. The Saints come to the line with a bunch set. Breeze in shotgun formation. The ball is knocked out.
When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back in with it.
Breeze lines up in the pistol. The Saints snap it at the 41. Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. He's brought down. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it, keep possession of the football.
Offense able to recover the fumble, and now it's third down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Stands in the pocket. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Saints really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
He'll have a chance for a return. That picks up 11. The Lions stalled on their last drive, forced the punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around, making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. First down at the 34. And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And they can't connect.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Corners are backing off here. 2nd and 10. Stafford with the give. On his way. Inside, and he's home for the touchdown.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long-running play for a touchdown. And how about that when it had it all in its speed? Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Spiller's going to test the coverage here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Saints bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
First down at the 23. Catch made.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down, nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
Mark Ingram carries the football and gains maybe 4. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And it's swatted away. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Second down following that incompletion.
The Saints come out in a bunch set. Breeze back in shotgun formation.
Got hit on release.
Long way to go in this game. No reason to panic right now, and I don't think the offense will. They'll call a nice conservative play here.
Third down on the way.
Spillers shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. Breeze from the shotgun.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
First down at the 41.
Gains 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Second down and 5. Right back to him one more time. The Lions signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Coming to the line at the 33. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun.
Mark Ingram with the reception. And in for the touchdown. What a fine start to this game.
Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead. They like to take this in at halftime. If you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
And
30-yard line after that return.
The Lions offense preparing to get this drive underway. The last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Stafford running away from the pressure. Second down coming up. The Saints with a nickel look here on defense. Stafford's going to take off with it. Intercepted. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Coming to the line at the 48. The Saints now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
It's now second down. The Lions sat at the line. Dime package. Breeze standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The Saints, one timeout remaining.
The D-line now shifted into a spread look. They are getting ready to rush that quarterback. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The pass down the field by Drew Brees. The defender able to knock it away.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Saints will take the snap from the 35. And this is dropped.
In a situation like this, third long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down. The Saints have to get to the 25 to move the chains. Breeze in shotgun formation. He's wide open for the grab.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He stepped out of bounds to stop the clock.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Breeze from the shotgun. Saints in the end zone. Touchdown. Breeze now got 5 touchdown passes on the season. The point after try is in the books. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Tate's going to run this one out. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 20. The Lions offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Got drilled as he throws it.
That'll bring us to the end of the first half here in the Motor City of Detroit. We'll return in a moment for the start of the second half. Ford Field is the site of today's game. Jim Nantz once again sitting side by side with Phil Simms for the call as we get set for the third quarter. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
The Saints from the 22.
Wide to the left. Flip to the outside.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second and 3. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. Browns in on the tackle.
When it's second and short, to me, it's a great time to get a little safe short throw, which should be wide open, or take a chance and go down the field to look to score some points. No yards picked up that time on the run.
That false start penalty will push them back 5 yards. Third down after the penalty.
From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap.
He's hit as he throws it. The Saints don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return. That return's good for about 10.
The Lions talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Matthew Stafford will be under center.
They'll go ground. Taken down at the 45. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run.
And Stafford will sneak it. Stafford lines up in the pistol.
Now first and 10.
Sanders got the catch and the first.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
Stafford's completion percentage, 40% on the day.
Now he's going to change the play and Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Big 20, big 20.
Trying to beat the play clock. Knocked down as he fires it. Second down after the incompletion. The corner's retreating. Stafford from the gun. Emmanuel Sanders has the catch. Gains 17. That's another reception. Give him 2.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
First down at the 26. And it's complete to Golden Tate. Tate's tackled down after a gain of 15.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Coming up, second down. Press coverage all the way.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Takes it from the gun. And it's batted down.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Third down. Seastrom's taking it on the screen.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. They need to get the play off. Throws the pass. It's intercepted.
Heading into the 4th, and this offense just wants to forget about this effort.
Yeah, Jim, that's the best thing you can do. Forget about what you did on that field today. Go back to practice next week. Start over and see if you can just play better in the next game.
The offense pinned back in an awful position. The Saints lined up in the pistol. This play call is for the fullback. Second down and in a very precarious spot. The Saints lined up, bunch formation. Breeze got it in the gun. Josh Hill on the reception. Third down. Have to be very careful here. The Lions lined up in the nickel. Third and 8. And That's a safety.
When you're a quarterback, it's all about thinking on the field. And when you're not thinking, you're going to make mistakes. And when you drop in the end zone, you got to get rid of the football quickly. He did not. He is sacked for the safety.
Charging ahead. And a flag comes out. Takes tackle down at the 39. The Lions offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. He's got the catch.
So many things are involved when you talk about people catching the pass. Catch it cleanly. Also, catch it and break a tackle. Everybody loves that. Nice job that time.
The Lions take it from the 38. Makes the catch. Hills marked down at the 27. Will go no huddle. The Lions from the 27. And they get the sack.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
The line of scrimmage, the 36.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Lions snap it at the 36. Stafford throws this one incomplete.
That's not good timing between the receiver and the quarterback. The quarterback that time throws it too quick and too far in front to the receiver on the slant route.
It's third down coming up. The Lions have to get to the 17-yard line for a first down. Stafford's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted! Tackles made.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just misjudge the talent on the other side. And what a play by the linebacker picking off the pass. What a pair of hands also.
First down at the 23. Slashing to the right side. And now here's the toss. And Ingram's tackled down at the 50.
Ingram's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
First and 10. It's caught by Cooks. Gains 18.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock. And that is an art, and this team is good at it.
The Saints are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. First and 10. Looking across the middle. Dixon's there to take him down.
Heading to the line at the 22.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. With no options, he goes ahead and throws it away. The Saints from the 22. They go screen with Spiller. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Well, it's third long. I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
It'll be third down. Hills, the receiver, all the way to the right side.
Breeze in shotgun formation. Breeze and Colston, a famous combination for years.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
First and goal from the 5. Mark Ingram. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. That touchdown, Phil, halfway through the fourth quarter, may have been the one that locked it up.
Jim, it's been a wonderful day by the offense, and on the other side, the defense, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say except that they were just terrible. They never had any answers. They didn't change their strategy. So the coaches, they got to be disappointed in their decisions, and the players, their effort was just awful.
Breaks the tackle. Powell's there to make the tackle. That return's good for about 26. The Lions are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Coach going to hear about this when the game is over. Running the football in a situation like this, late in the game, you're down multiple scores. You got to take some chances. You got to throw it, and you got to throw it down the field.
Second down and 8. They're setting up screen. Breaks away.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. First down at the 33. Here's Sanders. Sanders is met at the 37. Time for the hurry-up offense. The Lions from the 37. Finds Tate. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Rock for a loss on that play.
Saints defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The corners step back. The Saints defense now is going to go nickel. Golden Tate on the receiving end. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. 3rd and 4. Stafford going to take off with it.
Stafford's able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
The offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 4 to stay on the field.
doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And it's knocked down.
Well, but there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side, and the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers. There is nothing a quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
First down at the 48.
Alexander's the one who brings him to the ground.
Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put two hands on the ball.
Second down, 3 for the first.
Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The Lions are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
The last 30 seconds of the game, and it's third down.
Third down and 5.
Spiller's got it. Screen.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
It's third down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the first down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass. Nice execution, and they get the first down.
Well, the lights were bright, and the team was up for the occasion here, winning in prime time.
Nothing like it, man. Winning in prime time when you know it's all about you. And I've said many times, today's football players, they love being on the big stage. Well, they were today, and they got it done.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.
I'm looking like I'm gonna get it, you probably don't get it. I come in your house with a microphone looking like I'm about to set up a show in your kitchen. I'm out of my mind, but I feel like I'm in it. If I never make it, don't make any difference. I'm still gonna kill it. You know what the deal is. I never know chilling when I'm in the building, and F is a monster. I am a villain. My music is sick and you don't know what ill is. You better get back. I don't write any filler. I write what I feel, and I'm feeling a million, so you better be quiet. You hear it? I'm about to lose it. I'm on a whole different level of music. Don't treat me like I have no clue how to do this. You better rethink what you're thinking and move. Now picture me writing when I was a kid trying to make it in music. I think it is crazy. I spend all my money on studio time trying to get on my music so people could play it. Keep it 100, my music was terrible. Learn to get better than one that I made. Go back to my Moments album. Most of you people, you probably don't know what I'm saying. Hold up! What you witnessing now? Don't try to figure me out. I grab on that microphone, jump in the crowd, they was laughing at me. Who they laughing at now? Huh? I laugh at myself. Some people, they looking like wow. The moment you told me that you was a rapper, I couldn't believe it. You believe it now? Step in the booth and I'm murdering. You never heard of a rapper that killer like I do. I sleep on the couch in the studio, stay up till 3 in the morning and write till I get more. The moment I wake up, I feel like I don't even sleep and I'm ready to put on my record. Well, thank you for buying. Maybe you burned it. But either way, I'm gonna wreck it. I look at the industry, look what it did to me. You'll never make it if you never grind. You put a whole lot of money into it, you better be ready to give it your time. Look at the past several years of my life, and I promise you I've been giving it mine. Try to keep up with this, I'm not a puppet, no string on my back, I'm one of a kind. Music is changing, no way to tame this. I am an artist, look what I painted. Hang up the caution tape, I'm dangerous. Does anyone know where my brain is? Rappers are comfortable knowing they're famous, but I really don't care what your name is, and I really don't care if I'm nameless. Y'all just driving around, I know what my lane is. I keep not competitive, this is a job for me, it's adrenaline. Don't try to box me and I am Mayweather. Come in the ring, the way better. I never but I live in these moments. You blink is the moment you lost. Say you a king, who put you in charge? Care what you think, I'm breaking your car. I'm on top of it, sound the alarm. And wake up the neighborhood, rap in your yard. And carry the speakers up under my heart. So you can sleep in on me, I'm at large. No, but the jokes, I ain't joking. You come in the session with me, I'ma show you what dope is. And when I say dope, I ain't talking about I'm talking about music that has an emotion. I look at this mic, it's part of my family. Take it away, I'm coming to find you. I've been through a lot of my life, and it's hard to get people to listen when no one's behind you. And then Capital came in the picture and gave me a shot. And look at it now, I look at the team I'm dealing with. These people ain't playing around. Looking back, I got a lap. I was in a whole different place a year ago. I look at the math, I look at the map, and thank you God, I swear it's a miracle. And I'm sorry, but I gotta leave. But man, this track was beautiful. The least I can do if I murder a beat is take the time to go to his funeral.